So this is my interpretation. On a map of the world, if the allied countries, the United States, Britain, Japan, all those countries won World War III. So let's start over in the Americas. Now, for me, I would think that the countries of Cuba, Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Bolivia would be on the side of the Russian Chinese alliance. I don't know what it's called, but I think Bolivia would probably be neutral here, but just for the sake of this scenario, it's going to be on the side of the Chinese front, because they don't really like the United States right now. So for Cuba, I think for Cuba, they might be annexed by the United States, or a puppet government will take place. Either one of the two. Now, for Nicaragua, they will probably lose some land to, Costa Rica. No, not Costa Rica. Probably lose some land to Costa Rica and Honduras, and a new government will probably be put into place. Now, for Venezuela, same thing. And Guyana's border dispute with Venezuela is recognized as being a part of Guyana. So no more border disputes for Guyana, at least not with Venezuela. Suriname still has a border dispute with them, but so yeah, Venezuela is basically reduced to a rump state, which is puppeted by the United States. And Bolivia, they just lose land. No puppet governments. They just lose land to Peru. Peru takes over the lake, the largest lake. Chile also gains a bit of land. So that's enough of the Americas. Now moving over to Africa. Now, Africa is a bit complicated, so I'm probably just going to speed over this. What I think might happen is that Morocco will be on the side of the American group, because Morocco and the United States have awesome relations. So Morocco 100% is going to be a part of the United States unless some massive government changes take place. Algeria might definitely be on the side of China. So will Libya and Sudan. I think probably all of North Africa will be involved. The southern part, I'm not really sure, except for South Africa. But and also Ethiopia and Somalia. So I think here's how the borders will turn out. So Morocco will probably take some desert land off of Algeria. Maybe not that much, but yeah, that seems good. So will Tunisia. Take some land off of that. Then Libya will lose some land to Egypt. Probably like half their land. I don't know. Probably that much. I don't know. These borders are a little bit weird. And the situation with Israel and Palestine, yeah, I don't really, well, I know for a fact that so many words are going to be in the comment section about this, but I'm sure that Palestine will be in the part of the Chinese front. But since the American group won in this scenario, don't worry, well, half of my viewers are American, so probably, I don't know. But next video is going to be about the other side, just so you know. So, Palestine is taken over by Israel. Egypt is not too happy about that. Sudan might be on the side of China. I have no idea, but South Sudan takes over a bit of land from them as well. Now, for Ethiopia, their conflict with Eritrea ends up causing Eritrea to join Ethiopia because Eritrea was on the side of China. And they also take over a little bit of land from Sudan. I mean, this area is basically just desert anyway, so not much there. And I think there are some small cities here, but that's all. Now for Somalia will probably be broken up. Somaliland will probably gain their independence from Somalia. And the areas that Ethiopia controls will probably be a part of that too. Now, the situation in southern Africa probably remains the same. So that's enough for Africa. Now moving on to Europe. Holy jeez, these are going to be a lot of changes. So Western Europe isn't going to have a lot of changes. Eastern Europe is going to have a lot of changes. So going over to the Baltic states, I know it showed that Lithuania took all of Kaliningrad, but Kaliningrad will be partitioned between Lithuania and Poland, as well as Poland and Lithuania gaining some land off of Belarus. Maybe not that much. So will Latvia. And Ukraine also. Ukraine's a big boy here. Ukraine will get a lot of land off of here. And Finland will return to their old pre-Winter War borders. And because Belarus is basically a rump state, they will join Russia, who is now in a new government. And because there were Siberian rebels in Russia during World War III, Siberia will gain independence from Russia. Now, as you might have seen, I left some bits out. And that is because Mongolia... Oh, jeez. Hello there. Brett, stop. Mongolia will get some land from Russia, also maybe Tanatuva as well. And some land off of China as well. Probably the state of Inner Mongolia will become a part of Mongolia, of course. And probably a very obvious change. Yeah, Korea will be reunited under South Korea. Now, this would definitely crash South Korea's economy. This is why a lot of South Korean citizens don't want unification with North Korea, because it would crash their economy. However, they would definitely receive funding from the United States and Japan and Australia, maybe. Stuff like that. So I left these bits out for Japan, because Japan will take the island of Sakhalin, the Kuril Islands, and their dominance over, the Ryukyu Islands will be administered as legitimate, even though Taiwan sort of claims them. Now, China itself will probably be divided. Now, did I get the, did I get Turkestan? No. Did I get Tibet? Yeah, I got Tibet. Alright. So yeah, Tibet will gain its independence. Oh yeah, also, just a quick side note, India's rule over Kashmir and Jammu, as well as the Arunachal Pradesh, is recognized, as well as them gaining a bit of land off of Burma, and a bit of land off of Pakistan as well. Now, let me go ahead and get East Turkestan real quick. Alright. So, East Turkestan will gain its independence as well. I'm not sure you gain independence, but a little bit overboard. And a new government is established in China with, you guessed it, the Republic of China taking force. Now, something that's interesting is that Vietnam actually is on the side of the Allies, because they don't have good relations with China, yet they do have pretty good relations with the United States. So it is probable that Vietnam might actually be on the side of the Allies. Now, if they did, well, if they will be on the side of the Allies, they'll probably get some land off of China, including the island of Hainan. They would also probably get some land off of off of Laos and Cambodia, or Lao, whatever. And they would probably unite with the two. Well, Thailand, of course, this is a fake scenario, so anything can happen here. Well, the rest is taken over by Thailand, and Thailand also gets some land off of Burma. Little panhandle right here, because borders are... Oh, wait, never mind. There you go. Okay, no, they didn't lose their capital city. So, this little land expansion into Burma actually gives the Indians quite a fair advantage, quite a little bit of an advantage, because now they have easier access to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, because since this area was landlocked before, they had to sail all the way to here, but now they can just, like, I don't know, build a city right here or something, and then sail down to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands pretty easily. Indonesia, I don't really see any changes here. Not much changes to Oceania. And, yeah, I think that might be it. Oh, yeah, the Caucasus and the Middle East. I totally forgot about those. So, Yemen will probably get land lost by Saudi Arabia. Yeah. And nothing changes to the UAE because Oman will probably be neutral. Yeah, Kuwait would probably get a bit of land off of Iraq or Iraq. So will Turkey. Turkey will get some land off of Syria. Lebanon will probably stay the same. So all of that's done. The Caucasus region, this region right here, I don't really know what will happen here. I think Chechnya will probably gain their independence. Azerbaijan might take over this part of Armenia, or maybe they might form a union. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep this the same. So that's my interpretation on if the Americans, the American group, all that stuff, won World War III.